day 15 of my YouTube challenge. It's technically day 16 because it's Friday, but it's 1 a.m. on Friday, so it's really hasn't been not even 2 hours into the new day yet. And yeah, this is day 15. So far I've gained almost 200. I should be, when I wake up, fall asleep and wake up, I should be at 200 by the time I check my stats. At least hopefully. The way this video is performing, I think this is W true. And I think I also just surpassed about 100,000. And not just 100,000 views, my bad. Not just 100,000, 100,000, impressions. Because like the way now views are counted, they're counted as impressions. So like if somebody swiping through like, shorts feed, that's counted as view. It's a really stupid change in my opinion, but the way it was explained to me is that it's mainly to come into standardize, or at least adopt TikTok and other short form platforms like approach to like views, since I guess it makes it easier for multi-platform creators to compare their like statistics. It's not really applicable to most creators and has made my experience worse personally, but I can't really do anything about it. But really, in any circumstance, I'm pretty happy. I just passed. As for viewing, I passed 100,000, like, or am close to passing 100,000, engaged views. And I should do so by like the morning. My most recent video is performing pretty well. I cannot complain about the performance. Gotten 500 impressions in last hour or so, and 2.3 thousand views, like actual views, and this is about 85%, so it's pretty good. I'm hoping this can cross 100% AVD by the time I wake up, and this can hopefully cross like 80%, close to 80% by the time I wake up, because that's really the combination of those two have kind of predicted like major video success for me. I also am starting to experience the curse. And what I mean by the curse is like the so-called like 15K curse. It hasn't really been 15K in my experience, but it's been more so like 13, 14K. Like when your video suddenly gets to 15, like close to 15,000, around 15,000, YouTube will pull the plug on that video for whatever reason. And there's not really a solution to it other than to continue posting. This video is definitely slowed. I'm thinking this one probably hits 15%, and then it kind of just not 15, but not 50%, but 14,000, and then it just dies. This is the third video of mine to hit hit over 100,000 views. So this video has hit 100. I mean not 100,000, but 10,000 views. This video hit 10,000. This video hit 10,000, and this video hit 10 plus thousand. So I now have 3 videos which hit 10,000, or basically 20%. My channel's hit 10,000. Sorry, I had to do the calculations. I could do in my head right now, but I'm just kind of brain tired. I was studying chemistry for the last like 6 hours. And yeah, I usually rant or talk about something when I'm here. I don't really have much rants about, because like I think I really am in a good place as far as things go. I'm in a niche where like I can basically just keep repeating the same idea: animal facts, animal facts, animal facts this, animal facts this, that, and eventually one of these videos will blow up and hopefully like take the like hopefully help, and then take the channel along with it, like in terms of impression and views. Thanks to comment on. I think first and foremost is like, and I'm in like a YouTube guru server, and I think one thing that's becoming apparent to me, I think, is the gap between like elite short people and like just normal shorts creators, like, you know, or people trying to start out for the first time, you know. I've definitely gotten better at it, for sure. I mean, I'm nowhere close to elite. I have like multiple videos that have, you know, like thousands, and like at this point, I'm getting much better. To put in perspective, my last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, again, I think 12 out of 15 of my videos have hit 1,000 plus. 3 out of those 12 have hit 10,000 plus. So definitely, and just looking at the stats I've seen, it's common to see people like on YouTube channels, like How to Grow Shorts channel, YouTube channel, like be like, oh, I'm just starting for the first time, and stuff, and then they quit after like 5 videos in or 10 videos in, or they have, or even worse, they post like 100 videos, and the videos do pretty terribly. A lot of them are stuck in the 500 view jail, as I've previously like discussed, and they never really break out of that jail. Like, they just don't know what to do. So their channel will be at, you know, 200, 300 subscriber views on videos, and they only have like 1 or 2,000 views, not views, but subscribers. And I think like that's a terrible place to be. I think really one thing I've definitely like kind of is like, within, I'd say 10, 20 videos, you should have a directional sense of where should have a sense of direction with regards to your channel. Like, you should know where it's going, I think. If you haven't like had a video hit 15K view jail within like 20 videos or something, I feel like you're doing something wrong. Like, I've taken this advice, and like I had several videos posted on my quiz channel, and it hasn't still, like, I'm glad I quit it, you know. I took that advice on my channel before that, and I'm glad I took the advice, because now I have a channel that is growing much more healthy and much more in line with my standards. You know, and see if I can pull up the analytics. Actually, in the last 48 hours, I've gotten 36,000 impressions, or almost close to 36,000 impressions, I should say. And I can't really tell you how much of this is like engaged views or actual real views, or views that are, I should say, views that count towards monetization. But if I had to just guess off the, you know, maybe 60-70% of this is like engaged views. So this is 20,000 views in the last 48 hours. Just got, so last hour alone, I've gotten, if I just had to do a math on this, probably maybe close to 800. And yeah, so it's, like I said, it's definitely one of those things. Like, one of those things I would say, like, you don't need to have a viral video, but your video should be getting consistently, after a certain point in time, if your videos aren't consistently getting like thousands of views, and they're stuck in like 500, 1,000 view jail, and you're not at least getting to a point where like 15K view jail might be a problem for you within like 20 videos, maybe reconsider the way you're making your videos, or reconsider your niche, or reconsider like the aesthetics of your channel, really, because like you're probably doing something wrong. And because I mean, put in perspective, the first video I posted here got 6,000 views. It wasn't even that good of a video. Like, really, truth be told, it's gotten 3 views, all from channel pages too, which is funny. Like, okay, the only good thing about this is like it got to 70% view engage rate, I think. And 70, which is okay. It's all right, you know, like it's just about the baseline of what you should expect from what you should be hoping to hit. Ideally, you should be aiming for 80+%. It's pretty difficult for a video to go truly viral if it's not 80+%, you know. And I mean, the average view duration was actually pretty good, solid though. This was almost 100%, and it was probably 100% at a point in its life. So that's pretty solid. But like, it wasn't, my first video got 6,000, you know. The video on my previous channel hit 2.2 thousand. Like, I was elated when my channel hit a video hit 2.2 thousand. I was elated. Now I'm at a point where a video that is like performing alright, like this is definitely not the chart of a video that's going viral, right? This is just like a video that's accumulating views. You know, it's like probably gonna be like, it may or may not have an increase in the future. You know, like 73%. The metrics are kind of mid right now. You know, this is 86%. It's not 100% certainly. 73%, which is not 80%. But it's probably, like I said, this is 2.3 in about 7 hours, I think. First 7-8 hours. And this continues to be my advice wholeheartedly. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna hit 200, if I'm gonna hit 100,000 on this channel. I just thought like 100,000 was funny to me because like if you aim for the moon, you might hit the stars, right? Like you might, like even if I don't get to a point, I think like 100,000 forces me to like scrutinize stuff more rigorously than I would otherwise if I was just aiming for a normal basic like 365 videos and like, you know, 365 days challenge. But like, and then like that means I could have like posted like 365 quiz videos and then been in the same predicament as a lot of as I was referring to previously about like, you know, people having dozens and dozens of videos but having a terrible view amount, a terrible subscriber amount, which most not all the time, but most usually like suggest like not getting a lot, if any, views on their videos at all. And I mean, that's pretty much it, man. Like these videos can be hours long, just me sharing what I think about YouTube, because like truly, like this is maybe other than like, you know, my actual school, this is probably the thing in my like relationship, this is probably the most I've spent time on. On something. And like I just think like, so like I'm kind of glad to see like the fruits of my labor being like reflected in that, you know. I don't like, it's again like I don't, to put I'll continue to pull up the calculator every single time, right? Calculator every single time. I have to get 273 a day. Now, like I said, now it's even worse. Like now, if I do 100,000, I have to do 100,000 minus the 189, I think. not 180, it's 196 now, but and I have to like account for the fact that like now I only have 150. So this is 285. I have to grow upwards of 300 a day. So my hope is just that I eventually have a video blow up, and then like the trajectory of my channel goes up a lot, and hopefully that like I will then like get to a point. But let's say so, but I need 285 to grow right now. I'm nowhere. I'm not gained one. I've only gained 196 in a few weeks. So like still a lot to go, and I won't say I don't expect to hit it, because like I said, I have to like absolutely go in with like delusional levels of self-confidence. Otherwise I would have like been like, oh, let's get like 10,000 a year. It's more realistic. But like absolutely, for whatever reason, I just feel like I can get it. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, guys. Like I don't really have much to say tonight. It's been a big day. It's been a lot. I studied for like 5 hours, just chemistry. The thing about studying is that you'll like after like hour 3 or 4, especially if you're not like studying with other people who keep you focused, it basically just like your brain just turns into mush and you're not really able to study. Like me personally, I'm only really able to really study for like 3-4 hours on end, like without fail, and then like I just kind of like become much less productive. So I just kind of like been talking and yapping about YouTube for the last like several hours or so. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Happy 100,000 to me. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and probably post a video. I don't do daily uploads here because like one, I'm in school. 2, YouTube has not been promoting or like showing my videos to people for whatever reason. I know it's new. Like technically, I just started posting long form, and it could take a little bit for you to like really start pushing long form stuff out. But yeah. Yeah, guys. That's it. Pretty much it. So, April 4, 196, 100,000. We'll see where we're at. 2026. A year from now. Hopefully, it's good. I'm not to say next time I'm gonna post it next week. It's but I'll probably honestly a year from now. But on honesty, I probably will end up posting. We'll end up posting like. I'd say like it's been a weird week for me because like I said, everything just keeps piling on together. College is busy. You're busy when you're a college student. I feel like honestly, when I go into the workforce, I'll be less busy because like, work is just work. You don't really live and breathe work. At least you don't have to live and breathe work unless you're working like a super demanding job or something. But college, you have you have to study. Now you have classes. You have to hang out with your friends, and you're involved in clubs and stuff. At least if you're not trying to be like an NPC or something, you're trying to like do something. So that shit piles up in terms of time. But and like I have been making these too, but for whatever reason, like I just like mess up or something, and then like I just kind of when I mess up, I mess up. When I mess up, I just like I'm like fuck it. Like nobody's watching this anyway. But I'll probably try and upload this one. I don't edit it when I post it and stuff. Also, I just, in all honesty, like I've just been really scared to share my niche. So, like, yeah. But, man, 100 people see this video. Maybe one person will like actually take the initiative to like start it. No, like diss to y'all. That's just the way it really is. If you're even here, you're probably a real one anyway, because I've been yapping for like 20 minutes now. But yeah, all right, peace out, guys. All right, peace. Yeah. See you. Have a good week.